All right, our root word today is sickle. Sickle. It is a Greek word which means cycle. Hopefully, you have your notebook set up, and here we go. We are going to grab our language arts notebooks, grab your pencils or pens that you're using because you're going to need them for circling those keywords as I'm teaching. Okay. Remember, we also can do little sketch notes off to the side. Pictures are really, really good for this. But circling keywords, writing examples will be fantastic, especially later when you have to write sentences. All right, let's look at the very first word, which is cyclical. 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 I always have trouble spelling that one because there's so many C's and I's. So when I see the word letters AL at the end, that tells me it's an adjective. Okay. And then this main part, of course, means circle. So something that is cyclical means that it just goes and goes in cycles. Okay. Um, revolves around in cycles. Okay. So what could be cyclical? The seasons could be cyclical because it's a cyclical process. So something that's a process that goes on in cycles could be considered cyclical. Um, weather patterns could be cyclical. Someone's behavior could be cyclical. There's so many things that could be cyclical. School could be cyclical because you start school, you do this, and you take a test at the end, and then you say goodbye, and then we start the process all over again. Remember, if you're not sure of the words based on this definition or my explanation, it's really good to Google image some of them. And if that doesn't work, make sure you're asking an adult. All right, your next word is cyclone, which is a noun. I highly recommend you go and Google image this one. That would be very powerful. A cyclone is basically a huge atmospheric wind pressure system that goes counterclockwise. I've included a few pictures of it in the slides, but definitely Google image that one. Unicycle. You have to Google image that one too, you guys. Unicycle is an awesome one. It is a noun. There's two words inside of the word unicycle. Of course, we have our root, cycle, which means like a circle, and then uni. Uni means one. One. Kind of like a unicorn has one horn. Unicycle has one wheel. Exactly. Usually it's used by like acrobats and other performers to do certain tricks. All right, Cyclops. Now, if you have read any kind of Greek mythology or Percy Jackson, you may already be familiar with a Cyclops, which is awesome. It is a noun. A Cyclops is a member of the mythology family of giants, has a single round eye. Highly recommend you Google it. If you freak out, I'm sorry, but be forewarned. It is a family of giants, and it could be a little creepy at times. But if you're used to reading Greek mythology, you won't be worried about it at all. Okay, our next word is recycle. I'm not going to go over that one. It's basically, making it a process. That's what makes it cyclical. You use something, then you treat it, then you reuse it. It makes it a cyclical process. Then encyclopedia, you may not actually know what an encyclopedia is, but back in my day, I sound really old right now. We used to use encyclopedias, and I don't mean online ones. I mean the actual thick books. Basically, think about a big dictionary, but an encyclopedia was a thick volume, like it had letter A. So everything related to letter A would be here, then letter B and C all the way to Z. And it would contain articles on lots of different topics. I kind of liked reading the encyclopedia. I don't know, I was just a nerd and I really liked learning random facts about different things. So nowadays we have online encyclopedias and articles, which is nice. But back in my day, it was just books. Okay. And they were thick books on all these different topics. Highly recommend you Google image that one too if you're not sure. All right. I hope that helps you.